Okay, this is awkward occurrence or awkward entertainment. I'm gonna do a quick little rundown on the Paighton Houston case and where it is so far. So as you know, Paighton Houston, 29-year-old Paighton Houston was missing from Birmingham, Alabama at the 10 Wolf Bar. She was missing for a little over 10 days, probably 2 weeks, before she was found in Hueytown, Alabama, in a shallow grave. There's been no word about the friend that gave the statement. Because remember, they say a friend gave a statement about her leaving the bar with two black men, and there was no two black men in the camera, so her friend never gave a statement. Or really until now. Um, and if there are going to be any criminal charges against anybody in this case for burying a body in somebody's backyard. Is there gonna be any charges for that? Even if she may have overdosed or whatever the case may be, like somebody's still gonna get charged for that. So who are they looking at? Like why would whoever said that she left with two black gentlemen say that? Like the narration was one of her coworkers said or her friend said she left with two black gentlemen. So whoever gave that statement, why would they say that? What leads do they have of who she was with, who she was actually with, what happened? So I'm gonna get into this video of her parents talking, and we'll just go right to it, right through it.
She would never do this. Yeah, she calls us. If she doesn't get her on the phone, then she turns around and calls me. She has the best, not even one day would she not take.
1 second.
Okay, we live. Okay, this is awkward occurrence. Awkward.
How's it going, Purple Rain?
Very close with her family. She would never do this. Yeah, she calls us. If she doesn't get her on the phone, then she turns around and calls me. She has a best friend that I don't care. You know, young people, they may go and have fun, but there's not any time that she would not text her. And this many days, not even one day, would she not text that friend. And it's devastating for us to go through this time and not know what's happening to her. Something had to have happened. I don't know what. Someone has to know something. There's people out there that know what's going on, and either they're too scared.
And the thing is, they still haven't found those people, or whoever she left with, cause she didn't dig her own grave and cover herself in dirt. So, what would possess a person to just take her and bury her? Instead of, if it was an accident, just call the police and tell them it was an accident. I just call the police and say she overdosed. But you bury her, like, what are you hiding? Right. And again, a friend, no word on what's going on with the friend who gave the statement, or whoever gave the statement of two black males. So.
There to say, or, just protecting somebody they know. And Paighton, if you're where you can hear me, please get to somewhere that you can get back home. We need our Christmas miracle. We love you so much. We're not stopping. We're going to continue till you're home. Someone, please. I'm a mother. We've seen so much on the news. This is our daughter. There's thousands of daughters out there that go missing, and it's just, we've got to find these people. This is something wrong. Too many are happening. We've got to be able to live this life without living in danger all the time. But I've got to get my daughter back. We need a Christmas miracle. I'm pleading with the public. I'm pleading for anyone that has any information to call the Birmingham Police Department, Crime Stoppers, anyone.
Yeah, well, who gave them details though? Well, somebody did call and they had good tips that led them to Hueytown.
We want to thank everyone for all their prayers because God is our strength. God knows where my daughter is. And I know angels are going to have to protect her to get her home. Please, I'm pleading.
We begin tonight with a
That's
sad
another
outcome
video.
to the search for a missing trustful woman. Paighton Houston's body has been found in Hueytown. It's a story we brought you as breaking news at 5 o'clock.
Okay, so the body was found and was still no arrest made. You know.
9-year-old was last seen 2 weeks ago at the Tin Roof Bar in Birmingham. According to her mother, Paighton sent a text saying she did not know who she was with and that she may be in trouble. We learned from law enforcement today that a tip in the search for Paighton Houston led investigators to a scene in Hueytown. That's where CBS 42 News reporter Tim Reed is right now, live at the home that's been a scene of activity for law enforcement since Thursday evening. Tim, what can you tell us about the investigation at this point?
Well, Sherry, Lenise Washington tells us they received several tips to search this house behind us here in Hueytown, and this afternoon they discovered the body of a woman buried in a backyard. Now, after just 2 days of searching, authorities tell us they found the body of Paighton Houston buried behind this house on Chapel Drive. The coroner and investigators with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office used shovels to dig up the remains from a shallow hole. The Bessemer Cutoff District Attorney tells us the remains were wrapped in a cloth material. Sheriff's deputies are calling this a death investigation, and so far no one has been arrested. Jefferson County will be leading this investigation.
It's always hard whenever you find remains of a person. It's always hard because there are family members that are attached to those remains. So, and of course, the most thing that a family member would want is to have their missing family member returned to them, but we can't give them that. So the only thing we can do at this point is to try and give them justice.
Okay, where's that justice going though? Well, she said try to give them justice. So we still haven't seen where the justice is going. Like, which direction you're pushing this justice? You're gonna question a friend. You got some other suspect in custody. Like, what's going on here, y'all? What's going on? Cause it's they're kinda not talking about it anymore in mainstream media. Like, they're not giving no updates, no nothing on how she got there and that whole situation. I'm like,
Now, coming up tonight at 10, we're working to get more reaction to this breaking news of Paighton Houston's body being found here in Hueytown. Reporting live tonight in Hueytown, Tim Reed, CBS 42 News. Local coverage you can count on.
okay. Hopefully something comes out of their investigation that makes sense. Okay, let's go over to the web. We're going to look at the articles about Paighton's friend. So I'm going to give my little spiel on Paighton's friend. Dun, dun, dun. And now this is just saying about the tips Crime Stoppers got. But they don't name anybody. You know, I guess they remained anonymous. But Paighton Houston, let me go down. Authorities found Alabama woman Paighton Houston buried in a small hole around 2 weeks after she disappeared, and officials say that the help of credible tipsters led them to her. Like, did somebody watch her get buried? Like, was it somebody close to the situation? I'm gonna skim through this. Offered a 5,000 reward. That's when they swarmed a small house in Bessemer, Alabama. So that's the co-worker who said she left with 2 black men. Now the friend's name is Grace. I'm assuming the friend's name is Grace the way the article is written. And that's the one who gave the tip, and that's the one who's complaining about social media. She's not complaining about social media because she gave a bad tip. Like you told everybody she left with 2 black men. Now you mad when we say you're lying because the video never showed that. So you're mad because we think you're hiding something because the video doesn't show her leaving with 2 black men. Like, come on, if the video don't show it, where did you get 2 black men from? Like, come on, dog. All right, just saying. I'm gonna read the title. Lawyer refutes social media bashes attacks on friend of Paighton Houston. So the lawyer refutes. I don't know why the lawyer refuting anything on social media. This is Jefferson County, Alabama. As the family of Paighton Houston prepares to say goodbye to their loved one, her funeral was today at 11 a.m. So Friday today, December 10th, 11 a.m. it was. The investigation into her death remains shrouded in secrecy. It is shrouded in secrecy. Don't nobody know nothing. They ain't nobody know nothing. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office has taken over the investigation after her body was found in a shallow grave in Hueytown. The coroner is awaiting toxicology information before determining cause of death. So it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks, they say, to get a toxicology report back. In some cases, you'll get it back quicker. I've seen some cases they got reports back in 3-4 days. I'm like, man, what's wrong with y'all lab if it's taking that long? Okay, ABC 3340 News contacted the spokesman for the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office Thursday, who told us there was no new information to release. No new information to release. Social media discussing groups about the case have debated multiple theories, with some alleging Paighton's friend and co-worker has something to do with her disappearance. So yeah, like if they didn't find a black man on the camera living with her, then like why are you lying then? It's come to that conclusion that you're lying or you was very high and you don't remember. That's something very distinct. Like you saw her leaving with 2 black men. That's something very distinct. You even said black man, so you was watching her. You watched her leave with 2 black men that's not there. Like you are very high. Okay, ABC News reached out to lawyer Tammy Spinner, who is helping one of those individuals for comment. Grace has been exceptionally cooperative with law enforcement's multiple agencies that have been involved in an investigation of this case and has told them everything she remembers from that night. She is a witness and nothing more. Now, I have been assured by law enforcement that there is not one single hair evidence connecting Grace to any crime being investigated. She is a very young lady. Let me read the last paragraph. Comments along those lines are not only untrue and baseless, but are hurtful to Grace, who lost a dear friend in this process, and is insensitive to the Paightons family and Grace, and it needs to stop. It's a shame that some social media bashers have elected to point her as a complice or a suspect in some way. Comments along those lines are not only true and baseless, but are hurtful to Grace, who lost a dear friend. Why is they worrying about comments on social media? And they're sensitive of Paighton's family and Grace needs to stop. We should all come together, support the family, friends of Paighton, and system. Yeah. But we can still think and say, hey, she did it. Hey. So the friend's name is Grace. This is her and her attorney talking about social media. Of all things, they're talking about social media. Like, if she didn't do it, she didn't do it. You really ain't got to release a statement. Like, you need to be talking about mainstream media because they're the ones who release the information, and we use their information. Like, social media, no mainstream media. Y'all got the wrong people. You're talking to the wrong people here. But she's been cooperative with law enforcement, Grace. Grace told law enforcement I saw her with 2 black men. I'm assuming this is the one who said I saw her leave with 2 black men. But I guess she was on some type of medication. She was hallucinating, and she saw Grace leave with 2 black men when it was never there. So that's the only logical reason I can think of why she would say that to the officers. So hey, it's like if you lying, you're flying. You're lying. Shit, that's a big lie.